Guys ready? Which I actually don't even have my pen. That might be significant. To be honest, ooh. Okay. And to be honest, I just felt the need to go live right now. I don't know why I felt the need to go live, but I just felt like I needed to talk to y'all. I needed to get some messages out. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna do some quick downloaded messages, and then I'm gonna get into the downloaded messages I wrote down, and then we're gonna go to amethyst, okay? To be honest, I know I just said how we about to start, but I just felt the need to talk to y'all really quickly. I felt the need to sit over here and tell y'all don't bring sand to the beach. I don't know why I'm telling y'all that, but just don't bring sand to the beach, because sand is already there. Okay? Okay. Also, Hillary Duff could be significant. I was supposed to put Cadet Kelly, but then I ended up writing candidates. So something about that could be significant. The military can be significant. Major Payne could be significant. Freaky T could be significant. I also wrote down, girl, you know he's not looking for anything serious, which actually brought me back to a conversation that I had last night. And it was this girl, it was like, and I would consider her an acquaintance, but she was just like, girl, like, you know, he's not looking for nothing serious. I was just like, oh, okay. So some of you guys could be like talking to somebody, or somebody could be giving you unsolicited advice. I also wrote down my block list is long. You guys could have had pink eye or sty on your eye, or eye problems like going on right now, or you guys could be getting over it. I also wrote down offer up. Maybe you guys are buying like some furniture off of offer up or something like that, or I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys before you guys go and go finance furniture, maybe go look there first. I also wrote down equity, specifically 6PLE15. That was on a license plate. I also wrote down please. I wrote down paradise, wind, encore, land, desert. I wrote down names with a T. Your name could be Tori. I also wrote down Melvin, and specifically MO3. I also kept getting noble, so whatever that means to you guys. The number is 222666. Some of you guys could be getting over a UTI, or you currently have a UTI and you need to go get it taken care of. I wrote down cranberry, and also I meant to put cranberry juice, so that could be significant. I wrote down kidney, May 31st, 1992, November 11th, 2020, and 2018. Okay, so you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with the Aries. So let's get into it. So it's funny because I got 2 pens. So you know what's crazy is when I first started this reading, I was like, I need my pen, I need my pen. And I was like, I don't have a fucking pen. And then I went in my purse, and then I had one. And then I also, like, when I opened up my book, like, there was just a pen here. So I feel like some of you guys don't think that you're prepared, but some of you guys are, like, well enough prepared. Yeah, like, and I'm hearing stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. Some of you guys are like needing to focus on your creativity right now, because I was getting heavy. I was talking about sacral chakra like heavy last night, and I was talking about like the crystals carnelian and also citrine. So like that could be significant with you. Yellow could be significant, orange could be significant, or you guys have been seeing like bright green or pinks. I'm also getting reds, or you could be paying attention to whites. Also, let's get into these messages. August 2nd could be significant. Let's start here. Some of you guys need to release prioritizing love in your partner. See, I need you guys to understand something. Some of you guys need to sit over here and focus in on your finances right now. And the reason why is because some of you guys are losing yourself within other people. And I understand that you guys love love. I understand that you guys want to sit over here and prioritize, you know, getting your whole household together. But the point of the matter is that if your household is going to fail, then guess what? It's going to fail by itself. I need you guys to also understand that, listen, by you prioritizing your finances, by you prioritizing yourself, you're going to attract more people to you. And I feel like that's where God is telling you to invest your time, because I wrote down invest your time wisely, and it's 444 as I said that. Also, I'm hearing, sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize for teary eyes. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, because I think Andre 3000 is a Gemini. Me and your daughter got something going on. So some of you guys could be dealing with somebody. You could be dealing with somebody and like they over here, like they reach out to your mom. Like somebody could be trying to get in contact with you like crazy, and they got that connection with your mom, and they send over here like, yo, like, Miss Jackson, your daughter is not answering my motherfucking phone calls. Like, what's going on? Also, some of you guys need to release the truth. Some of you guys need to start facing reality that some of y'all relationships is dead. Some of those jobs is over with, big dog. It's time for you guys to recreate. And honestly, it's so funny because I feel like God has been calling my attention all day to planning and planning and planning, and I feel like you guys don't know what to plan for. And I feel like at some point you do have to leave room for surprise, but it's like I feel like God is challenging you to figure out what your intention is. Like, how you doing about this? I want you guys to sit over here and start actually putting forth effort into yourself, into your plans, into whatever it is that you want to invest into. Also, I wrote down, some of you guys, it's time for you guys to release betrayal. It could be coming from old jobs, it could be coming from exes, it could be coming from your old friends. Like, some of you guys need to let that shit go. I also wrote down release confusion and prioritize your health. I feel like God has been calling your attention to you sitting over here really focusing in on yourself, and you really focusing in on what makes you happy. But the point of the matter is that you keep prioritizing everybody else's health. Like your mom, you keep sitting over here prioritizing your sisters, you're prioritizing everybody but yourself. But the point of the matter is that now you're starting to fall behind. Now your finances are starting to dry up. Now every opportunity that was once for you, like, it's like you give it away to somebody else, and God is like we gotta stop that shit. Also, I wrote down mentally detaching from people. Some of you guys need to some of you guys have physically detached, but you're still mentally connected to these people. And I feel like God is sitting over here saying it's time for you to mentally detach. Like, because I'm getting, maybe some of you guys could be emotionally attached to these people still, but I'm getting more so just mentally. Like, it's just like maybe you mentally and emotionally, or maybe you physically and emotionally attached from this person, but now I'm getting that, like, maybe mentally you just keep comparing your new partners to your old partners. And I feel like God is like, stop doing that shit, because you already learned that lesson. It's like you keep sitting over here comparing your new people, like, okay, but he don't got straight teeth like my ex did, or he don't got that schlong like my ex did, or he don't got that pretty like hairline like my ex did. Like, God is saying detached. And then some of you guys, like, you are detached mentally and emotionally from these people, but physically you still have these people in your life. And I feel like God is like, you need to release that as well. Via we talking. Now let's keep going. Some of you guys need to detach from drama and complications. Also, I'm getting, if you guys are around people that sit over here and have drama within their life, I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys that it's time for you guys to detach and don't get involved into that. There might be some people that's trying to bring you into, don't feed into the bullshit, okay? Also, some of you guys have relationships that are ending, and some of you guys just need to focus on moving forward, moving jobs, moving places, moving, okay? Now, some of you guys need to get a money plan on how you're about to sit over here and make this money, okay? Is we here? Corvette, hop in a motherfucking jet, Corvette. Some of you guys could drive a Corvette. So east side could be significant. I wrote down, I'm trying to ask God, like, does he want me to read all these downloads? Because I didn't even know that I was going to be doing these downloads, but I guess so. Okay, yeah, facts. Okay, so some of you guys could live like on the East Coast, on the East Side, I'm hearing. Some of you guys, and it's crazy because I felt the need to sit over here and tell you it's going on. Yeah. Houston could be significant. You could be dealing with somebody named Daniel. These names could be significant. Some of you guys are not over D. So do you guys have addictions? Some of you guys have addictions, because it's crazy. I wrote down alcohol, depressed. Some of you guys could be addicted to being depressed. There was a big banging sound. Some of you guys could be addicted to alcohol. Some of you guys could be addicted to sex. Some of you guys could be addicted to running away. Okay. Tiny, addicted to being depressed is deep. Some of you guys is fresh out of the heartbreak. Some of you guys are experiencing racism. Yeah. If you guys are drinking in the morning when you first wake up, just that. Also, I wrote down, I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. But what is it that you're running from? I feel like God is calling your attention to what you're running to. And it's so funny because within this past week, I've had 2 conversations about people having dreams about running. So you could be having dreams about running, but you don't know where you're running to. You don't know what you're running from. But in reality, when you sit over here and you actually like turn around and you figure it out, you're running from yourself. I also wrote down, better know that I don't and I won't ever stop because I know I gotta win every day. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop because you know I gotta win every day. So some of you guys aren't giving up on the hustle. I feel like God is telling you, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on what it is that you are working towards. And it's so funny because I feel like God is like telling me to slow down, but I feel like I'm going slow. So some of you guys, like, I feel like God is calling you to slow down, but you're like, God, but I want to keep moving forward. Like, I feel like this connection is the one. It's like God has revealed that you, like, maybe you're about to meet your new counterpart. Maybe it's time for you to move. Maybe he gave you the okay to go back to school. Maybe he's sitting over here, gave you the okay to go get that new car. But it's like some of you guys are not like you guys are trying to rush it. And God is like, just experience it, you know? Which is funny because I feel like God is speaking to me too and speaking to y'all. But it's so funny because some of you guys could be like the friends that could sit over here and give advice and you could give clear-cut advice, but when it comes to you, you can't take your own advice. Or when other people try to tell you how to solve the problems, it's like that would be the same thing that you would tell them, but it's like you don't want to hear that. I also wrote down, I know that I can't be you said, I know I can be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me though. So some of you guys could be a little cocky. Some of you guys could be really feeling yourself, or you're dealing with somebody that is feeling themselves. You could be dealing with somebody that's younger and they just like, listen, baby, I got it, dripping like water type stuff. And it's so funny. I said that last night and I don't know why. I said, I got it, dripping like water. And the guy was like, what? And I was like, we'll talk about it later. And we never talked about it later. So, and it's so funny because, it's pouring and raining outside. So, but some of y'all got that splat. You got that splat. And then you know what's funny is that when I said a little cocky, like I started thinking about this like younger dude that I used to talk to, and he was like 22, and about to be 23, 22, about to be 23 or 21, about to be 22, something like that. But he was so fucking cocky, and I was just like, sorry, like, and don't get me wrong, I love a person that's sitting over here that like is self-aware and stuff like that. But baby, how you doing, John? I didn't even know you was up in here. How you doing, Sierra? I want y'all to understand something. I can deal with like somebody that's a little cocky, but like if you doing too much, like if you smelling yourself too much, it's like, big dog, like you need to be like liking me. So some of you guys could be dealing with people that is more feminine. Like if you a femme up in here, but you dealing with somebody that really take care of themselves. And there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. Like I want somebody that looks good, but like your look shouldn't outlook me. So some of you guys like are more attracted to masculine men, or you're trying to be, but you keep attracting like a certain type of energy. And I'm hearing now like a conversation I had with somebody, and she was like, I don't know why, but I keep attracting younger dudes. So some of you guys could really be attracting younger people at this time. I also wrote down, I feel the need to say some of you guys are going to have 2 options. But you know what's crazy? One is going to be your actual love option. And it's so funny because whatchamacallit, my pink pen is faced up right, but my orange one is upside down. So some of you guys have 2 options. It could be 2 love options. It could be 2 job options. It could be 2, like, you know what's crazy? I was gonna say 2 career options, but what's the difference between a job and a career? There is not one. One's gonna be better than the other though. Or one your spirit team wants you, like they both look like they can sit over here. Like both of them are gonna lead you to the right path, but one like X marks the spot. Like if you look at the tip of this, it's like an X. So it's like there's one that's like your spirit team wants you to actually go down, okay? Also, I wrote down, you'll hear it in the streets or you could read it in the press. So some of you guys are really releasing, you are releasing these old ass fucking, I keep wanting to say it, Gemini. Like Gemini. Some of y'all was dealing with a Gemini in the fucking past, because when I said that I wanted to say just a Gemini. when I said you will hear it in the street or you could read it in the press, it's like some of you guys released a toxic as like ex or a situationship, somebody from the past. Maybe you could be a Gemini, but it's just like I'm getting heavy emphasis that you guys released somebody, and it's like, okay, but like you're not never gonna hear from me again, but you could hear it in the street that I'm doing good, and you could hear it, or you could read about it in the press. So some of you guys could be starseeds. Or somebody's just like, I'm getting like the press, like they get on your Instagram and they be like, they be pressed to like watch you type shit. Like what's shorty low doing type shit. Trying to make sure that you ain't moved on, trying to make sure that you're doing bad, trying to make sure like, and it's like every time they look at you, it's like you're doing better. You're looking better, you're feeling better, you are better. It's like, I got more money than you, my dick is bigger than yours. Like, I'm getting energy, like, it's so funny. It's like, everything is fucking better. Everything is better. They keep sitting over here praying for your downfall, but you keep getting better. Also, I wrote down, do you really want to know what's next? And all of those came from look at me now, but I felt like God wanted me to go back to dissect it. And I feel like God is sitting over here, like, God keeps testing these people. They keep checking on you. They keep trying to send you bad shit, but it's just like, you really think, like, you don't even know what's next. Like, this person hasn't even got the love of their life. As soon as they get the love of their life, like, as soon as y'all walk in and y'all get y'all shit, y'all get y'all people, those people is gonna be sick. They gonna be like, big dog, they gonna say, big dog, can I come snuggle with you again? Can I, baby, can you cook me some burritos again? I miss your green chili, baby. Like, baby, can you rub my feet and my back? Like, I just miss you so much. You gonna be like, is this person for real? Like, and you know what's crazy? It's calling my attention to Geminis, because every Gemini that I have ever dealt with in my past, because I've never took a Gemini really seriously, but I've always been on and off again with Geminis, and I feel like that's the energy that God is telling me, like, that y'all are embodying is an on again, off again. And it's funny because the Gemini had blocked me like a few weeks back, but it's just like, I already know you're gonna come back. So some of you guys already know, like, the people be in and out of your life. It's like, bitch, my pussy's better than yours, like, type stuff. Like, it's so funny, but like, it's so dead ass. You like, okay, you tripping for the day, you tripping for the week, you tripping for the month, you tripping for the next few months, you're gonna be back. And then they gonna try to act like it was you, like you was the one that was tripping, and it's like, baby, reverse psychology, I done moved on. So I feel like when I wrote down, do you really want to know what's next, I feel like God is like, big dog, you keep looking at these people's pages, okay, you about to see what's going on with their life. You're gonna see that new love interest pop up in this fucking winter. A lot of you guys have love coming in this winter, especially because on September 3rd, like, Venus retrograde is fucking finally about to be done. And it's like all them old connections, like, that have came back during this time, it's like, okay, it's done. But it's like, but it also brought new love into your life, and that could be one of the two options. Like, you guys could be choosing between two new options that you actually have come in, or right after this shit is about to come in. I also wrote down sushi and elevators. And you know what's crazy is I actually just went on a date and had sushi, but I felt like I wanted to do like sushi by myself, so I ended up taking myself to sushi, what was it, yesterday or day before? So I went to go eat sushi by myself, but a couple sat next to me, and at first the guy got there first and then the woman got there after, but I felt really annoyed, and I don't know why. So maybe you guys, okay, so eating alone could be significant. Maybe you could sit over here and see other people and you'd be like, ugh. That could be some of y'all. Another thing I'm getting is that the reason why I felt is because I was losing my concentration. I was writing while I was eating sushi, and like, I was doing, like, my energy was fine, but I also was channeling, like, it's so some of you guys could be empath heavy, and it's like you can feel other people's energy, and like that shit could just go onto you. So some of you guys need to learn how to protect your energy. But the energy that I was getting from the girl is like she really didn't want to fucking be there, because it was like that was my fucking energy. Like, I was just like, ugh. And I was perfectly fine before both of them had got there. I was even perfectly fine when the guy got here there by himself. But I was just like, ugh, like, I just don't want to be there. Like, so some of you guys could be dealing with somebody or going on dates with people, and you just like, ugh, I really don't want to, but I have to. It's giving sugar daddy vibes. It's getting, oh, he really annoys me vibes. So yeah, Poppin' by Chris Brown could be significant. Maybe the year of when that song came out could be. I also wrote down, if you got eyes, look at me now, bitch. Like, so some of you guys is like, you waiting for somebody to see you. Like, it's like you waiting because like you done glue up all the way fucking up type shit. So it's like, because y'all have sat over here and y'all have y'all glue up. You like, bitch, come look at my page right now. Like, I'm not the same old bitch. And it's so funny because I was looking at a picture from me from 4 years ago when I used to live in Ohio, so Ohio could be significant. And I was younger, but I looked older. I looked miserable. Like, I was smiling in the picture, but it was just like, who the fuck is that person? I don't even look like that person. So that could be significant. Some of you guys could sit over here and look at your past and not even recognize who the fuck you are. I also wrote down Poppin' Tags by Future. So some of you guys need to go listen to that song. I wrote down Jumping Through 4 or 5 Hoops for You, Baby. So some of you guys have like a new love interest that's coming in or that's already fucking here, and they just like, baby, I'm willing to do whatever it is that you want me to do type shit. And some of y'all is not used to that energy because some of y'all is dealing with used to dealing with like nonchalant poppies that be sitting over here acting like they too good. And that goes with a little, like, you just a little too cocky. Like, I know I could be a little cocky. Like, some of you guys are so used to dealing with people that are cocky that this person that's really like invested into you, like you're not used to that. And I feel like God is like, you need to sit over here and start actually dealing with motherfuckers that fuck with you, because you sitting over here dealing with all these people from the past that actually didn't have no energy for you, that wasn't having no time for you, that was over here putting you in third parties and shit. Like, I feel like God is like, you need to X that shit out. You need to know what real love feels like type shit, and not on no I'm trying to play with you type of love. Like, he wants you to feel what it feels like to actually be wanted and desired. Now I'm hearing, I should have put you somewhere where no one can find you. I'm hearing that Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas, or he says Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, you know, a different environment because you got Desires. So Desires by Drake could be significant. And I'm hearing Future, you got the fire and I'm not a liar, or some shit like this. Like, he was like, I could have, or he said, I paid off all your bills and copped you a driver. So some of you guys like are really walking into like a new relationship to where it's like to the point where it's just like, y'all don't even fucking know. Like, y'all ain't never had this shit before. It's like, oh, you took in care of. Like, you took in care. I love this. And even to my masculines, like, it's so funny because even to my masculines, I'm like, okay, you like, babe, can you rub my back? She like, yeah, I got you, daddy. Babe, can you cook me some food? Yeah, I got you, daddy. And they just like, baby, let me rub your beard. Like, let me go out and get you some beard care shit. Like, y'all, like, to my masculines and my femmes, like, you guys are about to walk into like love. Like, and it's just like, because I'm hearing LL Cool J, I need love. Like, some of you guys have been dealing with fucking bitch ass people, and it's like, and I don't even be excited like that, but I'm like, I love these. And you know what's crazy is because I wrote this on August 14th, 2023, but I was talking about Valentine's Day. So by Valentine's Day, y'all are gonna be with this person and they're going all out on you. And it's so funny because one of my friends last night was saying like, I really do love Valentine's Day. And I looked at him and I said, why do you like Valentine's Day? I was like, I like it too because it's right next to my birthday, so that could be significant. Also, I wrote down, let's take you to the hood so people can see you, girl. So some of you guys, this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. Hear me. When I said let's take you to the hood so the people can see you, girl, I feel like somebody's trying to show you off, because that was a song lyric that I channeled, but it's like somebody's trying to show you off. Like, they want to take you to the hood, see their family. Like, they want to take you to the suburbs. Like, bitch, if they got family there, they want to take you to the mall. Like, they want to take you every fucking where. And they just like, baby, this is me. What the fuck is you talking about? This is me. And I feel like some of you guys have not ever had that. It's like maybe they showed you off to their family type shit, but like some of y'all is about to have your like the uncles being like, this you nephew type shit. That's you, girl. I see you. And it's like, that's the energy that I'm getting. And it's like, yeah, that's me. That's daddy. Like, some of you guys are gonna look so motherfucking good together. Like, y'all ever meet people and it's just like, y'all went on dates with them, it's like, damn, we really look good together. Like, that's about to be y'all, plus it's gonna be real, because it's a different, like, Bree, it's fly together. Like, it's different to sit over here and actually like look good together, but it's actually like y'all are gonna be vibing together, like, and everybody's gonna notice it. And I feel like it might create an envious energy. I ain't even gonna lie. I wrote down 1:33, so 1:33 a.m. could be significant. I'm hearing p.m. as well. I already told y'all, if y'all caught my live on Thursday or Friday, I told y'all that confirmation that this weekend is supposed to be significant. So live it the fuck up. I wrote down a Porsche I wrote down a coupe 63, and then now I'm thinking of an AMG 63. So some of you guys could be dealing with somebody with some money, but we already said that. I also wrote down, you make me feel like a winner. So some of you guys, like, y'all know how to play y'all positions too. And it's not even a position. It's like these people naturally, like, make you feel like that. Like, these people naturally make you feel like you want to be, like, you want to show, like, they show up for you, so you want to show up for them. And I feel like a lot of y'all have been waiting for that connection. A lot of y'all have sit over here and been waiting for people to sit over here and just give you the same energy that you give out, type shit. And it's like you're finally seeing it, and it's like those people show you it before you even need to show you it. I also wrote down Herms, pick out what you want. So this is from the Poppin' Tags Future song. So definitely go check that out, because it was like, Herms, okay, pick out what you want. New Chanel, oh, pick out what you want. Like, all that. Like, so you guys are about to, like, for real be like, they like, baby, whatever you want, I got it dripping like water. Now, I feel like the need to sit over here and say discern that. And the reason why is because if you choose a bum, then guess what? A bum's not going to get you this. And it's not to sit over here and classify whether a person having more money or less money is a bum. It's like somebody giving you flowers could be enough. Somebody sitting over here and being like, baby, here, I'm about to go get your tires, could be enough. Like, love language, it don't gotta just be Chanel. It don't just gotta be fucking, let me go get you the new Hermes, let me go get you the new fucking Gucci. Like, it don't gotta be like that. It's just like, baby, I want to take care of you. This somebody's about to get some snow tires. And what's crazy is because it's calling my dream to a dream that I had this afternoon, because I took a nap. And it's like, I remember I was driving in a snowstorm. So some of you guys need new snow tires, because I remember I was crashing and I was sliding and shit, and I was like, ooh, and it was like a really bad snowstorm. So get some snow tires. I also wrote down a Corvette, and I also wrote down red flags, and I wrote down ATL. I also wrote down 21. Okay, is it going here too? Some of you guys are seeing somebody tomorrow. Some of you guys might get a text. Something about 9 o'clock could be significant. If it's not 9 o'clock where you're at, or do 9 o'clock p.m. if you're on the East Coast. Do 9 o'clock a.m. if you're not. I feel the need to fast forward. Let's fast forward really quickly. I want to do some recent shit that I wrote down, because I'm tired. Yeah. Let's fast forward a little bit, okay? Some of you guys need to release the old to make room for the new. And that's a fact. 11:12 a.m. specifically 11:12 a.m. could be significant. Also, new things, people, and assignments. I feel like you guys are not really understanding. And hear me really quickly, okay? How you doing, Chani? Some of you guys need to understand that you guys have new assignments, new friendships. It's like some of you guys have already, so I want to capitalize on new friendships and new assignments. What I mean by that is that some of you guys have sat over here and been sent, and you guys get shipped the fuck out in order. How you doing, Danny? Some of you guys are getting shipped out to these new people in order to learn new lessons, to have new love. Some of you guys, it's time for y'all to have some fucking kids, because I just had a dream, and it's so funny. I had a dream about my sister, and she told me that she was pregnant. She was like, and it was like early on, and she was just like, you know, I think that whatchamacallit, I think I'm about to have a boy. And I seen her, and I looked at her, and I seen blue, and I was like, I already know it's a boy. So some of you guys could be having a boy. Some of you guys might get a call from your sister, like, yo, like, some of you guys might think that you're pregnant, but it turns out that your sister is pregnant, and you just over here have been around your sister, and you have the same, like, feeling. Or like, some of you guys are true empaths, so it's like y'all can feel that shit. Confirmation. Also, some of you guys need new hygiene routines. I'm hearing new deodorant. Some of you guys need to go more natural. Some of you guys need new toothpaste. Some of you guys are trying to whiten your teeth, and it's so funny because I keep seeing commercials about whitening your teeth, and I'm like, God, okay, if you calling out to me, I'm about to. But some of you guys, on a serious note, some of you guys need to take care of your dental. confirmation. Take care of your dental hygiene, specifically your gums. Thunder could be significant. Thunder, I'm hearing like loud noises could be like confirmations for you, but specifically thunder. So just pay attention when it's raining. Also, clean out the old equals mental and emotionally. So some of you guys need to sit over here and really do a whole deep dive in your motherfucking brain and clean out all the old ass energy. And I'm talking about shit from 2007 to things that have hurt you. I also wrote down it's not the time, put yourself first. Some of you guys, so you know how when I first started I was like, yo, some of you guys are about to be coming into unions. Some of you guys have to actually put yourself first in order to like attract this new union into your life, because some of you guys have been putting way too much pressure on fucking partnership. And it's like, the big dog, you know how to be a great partner, but you don't know how to be a great person for yourself. Like, you don't know how to take care of yourself, so you keep giving and giving and giving to these people to where you start to become cranky, to where you start to resent these motherfuckers. But in reality, it's just because you're not taking time for yourself. You're not taking space for yourself. And it's calling my attention to a conversation that I actually had yesterday, and a guy who was just like, we would really motherfucking work if you had your stuff, like you get your stuff, like, and you like how we have space, we work because we have space. He was like, I just want somebody that make sure that they got their stuff together and they just working and building and building. He was like, because I'm always working and I'm building and building. So some of you guys are going to come into unions to where he don't want you to just sit over here and be underneath him, or she don't want you to be underneath her. Like, some of you guys have boss ass energy. Some of you guys have great ideals, and it's like some of you guys could have a partnership to where maybe you are the people that fuck. And now I'm thinking about my brother. My brother was just like, listen, I am great at like executing things. I need somebody that is a thinker though. So some of you guys could be coming into partnerships to where fucking like they're the people that take action, but you're the people that sit over here and fucking like you come up with all the ideals. You have all the fucking ideals. You have all the fucking you like, babe, we need this license, we need this certification, we need this. Like, you're the planner. You keep everything together. And he's like, all right, babe, just send me out there. I'm about to go build our roof. I'm about to go sit over here and go I'm about to go execute this. You said we need to go knock on some doors. I'm about to go knock on some doors type shit. Egg we talk. And like, some of you guys are coming into unions where it's like, we not on no lazy shit. And in your past, like, y'all was on lazy shit, and it's like, nah, big dog, we going into real unions type stuff. And I feel like that's why God is calling y'all attention to getting rid of all that old shit, because that old shit had you lazy. That old shit had you laying in bed all day. That old shit had you sitting over here thinking that was all that was. And it's so funny because I was having a conversation with there's two things I gotta tell you. Okay, guys, slow down really quickly. Heavy emphasis on you guys getting out there and meeting new people and new assignments, because some of you guys need to actually have conversations in order to spark these ideals within you, in order for you to actually have a thought process about something new. Because some of you guys keep talking to the same old ass people and having the same old loop conversation, and it's like, okay, so girl, what you been up to? Nothing, just doing work. Okay, like, and then 2 months later, nothing, just doing work. And it's like, some of you guys could be getting a FaceTime call coming in significantly, because people keep fucking trying to FaceTime me. But also, the second thought that I want to tell you is that within this conversation, I had a conversation yesterday, and I just remember her saying, like, like, she was like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, I just feel like broke dudes have the best boom, or she's the best schlong, okay? I said, don't set that limitation on yourself. I was like, there's a lot of fucking people, and there's a lot of men out here that sit over here and have good schlong, and they got money too. I was like, but you keep sitting over here setting out that limitation on yourself that only broke dudes have that shit, then guess what? That's all you're going to attract. And then I started to think of like, well, you're a product of your environment. If you only are used to dealing with broke people, and no offense to the broke people, we all come from different places, but it's like, if you're only a product of, like, you're a product of your environment, if you don't know anything outside of your environment, then how are you going to know any better? So I was like, you have to sit over here and get out of that. And she was like, you know what, you're absolutely right. I keep setting limitations on myself. So some of you guys, like, within that, I felt like that was one of my assignments, just to inspire some shit within herself. It's like she was already on her path, because she was like, I'm focusing on myself. I'm already doing all this. But it's like, you never know, just having a simple conversation with somebody could be your assignment. And that's why you guys need to sit over here and get out. Like, don't get me wrong, some of you guys need to be in hermit mode, but like, when your friends invite you out to just random occasions. Like, yo, like, instead of let's going to the club, let's just go kick it at the crib real quick. Like, some of you guys need to have these excursions in order to have these like fucking like these new moments with people. And it could be like, especially like I'm getting heavy emphasis on new people. It's like your friend is having to get together and there's a few new people. It's like, go. Because you might be the type of person where you're like, listen, if it's just me, Vaughn, and fucking Aaron, like those are some of my friends that I used to hang out with. I'll be like, we already know what it's gonna be like. We know what the vibes is gonna be like. It's already on chill. So some of you guys are used to like, okay, I already know what it's gonna be like, I'm gonna come. But when you guys don't know what it's gonna be like, y'all are more reluctant to decline the offer. And God is like, no, I need you to go there to meet new people, because you never know. Like, you might be cool with one of their friends, but it's like, but then you meet somebody new and you like, oh, but bitch, you my bitch, like you my new person, you my new friend. Some of you guys are sitting over here, how you doing, Noms? Some of you guys are sitting over here, and how you doing, Jelly? Some of you guys need to sit over here and have interactions in order to meet these new people, because some of you guys want new friends. Now let's keep going. Some of you guys just need to listen to your intuition in order to be aligned, because some of you guys, your intuition be on point, but y'all mind be like, y'all mind and y'all intuition ain't aligned, so it's causing y'all to have conflicting thoughts. So sometimes your intuition is like, don't deal with that person, but then your mind is just like, but I don't want to sit over here and like, I don't want to sit over here and count him out just because my ex. And it's like, y'all need to be aligned. Confirmation. And some of you guys just need to focus on your alignment, especially within your finances. If you focus on aligning your mind, your heart, your intuition, your finances will come together. Specifically, a yellow pillow could be significant. I also wrote down, what do you want? That's when it will come. Some of you guys just need to get clear on your intent, your intentions, your intent, everything. And I feel like I've been saying that for weeks now, but I really feel like God is like, but let's get to it. I also wrote down, close the door. Some of you guys need to close doors like to old fucking jobs. I want y'all to understand something. Listen, some of you guys have went to go apply for old jobs. Some of you guys have been sitting over here thinking about like, man, woulda, coulda, shoulda, I should have never left that job. Some of you guys is like really heavy emphasis on like, y'all should have never left that relationship. Y'all should have never fucking did that. But and heavy emphasis on relationships, because I want to sit over here and tell you guys something. I used to regret leaving my past relationship, especially like for the first 2 years. Like, I was like, damn, I should have never left that shit, because he was a good dude, but heavy emphasis on a really good dude. But good enough is not enough. And I want y'all to understand something. How you doing, Justin? I want you to understand something. Good enough is cool, but spectacular is even better. How you doing, Monique? Oh, look at all my family up in this bitch. I want you to hear me really quickly though. Good enough is cool, but spectacular is even better. And a lot of y'all just settle for good enough. And God doesn't want y'all settling for good enough. God wants y'all to be, listen, baby, this is spectacular. This is the love of my life. God wants you to feel that fucking passion. A lot of y'all is just content, and he don't want y'all to be content no more. So it's like, close the door to contentment. Close the door to all that shit. I also wrote down in capital letters, what do you want from your new place? Where, like, your future, your new life. What do you want? Do you want, like, I want you to understand something. Do you want the cars, the clothes, and the bullshit? You want the family? You want fucking the friends? What do you want? What do you want your environment to look like? And then after you figure out what your perfect vision is, then it's like, okay, let's take action towards it. I also wrote down, new apartment so your ex will never know where you are. I also wrote down, how do I close the door? Question mark. So some of you guys are sitting over here, like, you guys need to relocate and make sure that your ex never finds out who you are, like who you're dealing with, because you could be dealing with somebody that's like, I'm hearing domestic violence and stuff like that, or maybe they just scared you, or maybe they just manipulated you and stuff like that. But I'm just hearing, close the door to your ex or your past situationship. But a lot of you guys don't know how to close the door, and I feel the need to just sit over here and say, you just gotta stop. What does that mean? Let me break it down to you, big dog. I got you. Don't you even worry. Don't you even motherfucking worry. Monique, don't be sorry. Hope, be careful. Don't be scared though. On a serious note. Some of you guys is like, how do I close that door? You close the door by sitting over here, coming to terms and accepting the situation for what it is, one. but two, also being okay with realizing that you might never have closure. Your closure is within them not communicating with you. Your closure is with them choosing other people. Your closure is within you making a mistake and you owning up to your mistake, you apologizing from your mistake, and then you moving on. A lot of you guys just need to make peace with your past, and that door will be closed. But the point of the matter is that some of you guys have closed the door, but you keep reopening it because your future is not seen. Some of you guys keep sitting over here reopening old doors because you're just like, God's not revealing to you what your next steps is, because God's not showing you, okay, who's your next partner, who's your next friendships. Some of you guys keep allowing these people to manipulate you because you're like, I don't want to raise my body count. I don't want to sit over here and figure out what a new person's fucking favorite color is. Y'all don't want to do the fun part. The fun part is getting to know people. The fun part is learning new people. But you were brainwashed into thinking that it wasn't fun no more. You were brainwashed into thinking that because this motherfucker ran you through the fucking racks and back and fucking whooped your ass and fucking sit over here, and it might not even be physically whooped you, but it's like he mentally or she mentally like took every piece of happiness out of y'all. Y'all felt, I don't want to do this no more. But y'all didn't realize the most important lesson is that that's not how you ever supposed to feel about somebody that's for you. Yeah, you had to learn that lesson because we all have lessons within life that we give ourselves. But the point of the matter is that once you learn that lesson, that's not my shit. I'm not worth you sitting over here driving me crazy. I'm not worth dealing with your depression. I got my own depression. I'm not worth you sitting over here cheating on me. I'm not worth you sitting over here emotionally manipulating me. I'm not worth you being a narcissist to me, making me feel like I'm stupid. I am not worth you sitting over here dumbing me down. I'm not worth you slowing me down. I'm not worth you sitting over here saying that I'm not the fucking star. I'm not worth you sitting over here telling me that I need to stop being friendly. Like, take it as a motherfucking resonate, y'all. Once y'all realize that the past people that you was connected to was just manipulating you, and it was just for a moment, once you gather your motherfucking energy and you leave that shit, you learn your worth. That's the part where y'all are missing. And I feel the need to tell y'all, come back and watch this video on my YouTube, because you guys might miss some shit, but I need y'all to hear me on this part particularly. Y'all are missing the part where you are learning your worth. You leave this assignment alone. You leave this ex. You put his ass in a box. You put her ass in a box. Whatever they identify as, you put their ass in a box. The next part of your motherfucking journey is you finding yourself, you finding your worth, you finding what the fuck, why the fuck did you stay there that long? Why did you put up with that shit? Most of the times you gonna realize it wasn't even about the person. It's just that your parents taught you to settle for less than. They didn't know what true love was. So guess what? You were raised in an environment that didn't know what love was. So guess what? You settled for what felt like love to you. But the point of the matter is that as soon as you came to consciousness, and some of you guys are still going through this shit as quiet as it's kept. But don't worry, I don't judge you because I went through this shit for a minute. I went through it for years. I want you to hear me though. If you're still going through the ringer with these people, it's time for you to remove yourself from that situation. And if you have, it's because you have identified that these people don't love you. These people don't respect you. These people don't give a fuck about you. No matter how much they said over here, I don't care if they paid car notes. I don't care if they said over here and they did for your mama, your grandmother. I don't care if they said over here and he done bonded your ass out from fucking jail. I need you to understand something. These people did not fuck with you because they cheated on your ass. They did not fuck with you because they cheated with your best friend. They did not fuck with you because they sat over here and fucking emotionally manipulated you. They didn't fuck with you because they abused you mentally, emotionally. They didn't fuck with you because they sat over here and didn't believe in your dreams. It could be something so simple. These people manipulated you, and it's like, once you realize like, oh, you're really not for me. You really my ops. Some of y'all was in relationships with people that was your ops type shit. We is talking, Kara. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all was in relationships with people that was your ops. So now that you view me, once y'all recognize that, oh shit, you was my op. You wasn't my lover. You didn't love me. You didn't care about me. Once you realize this within these people, that's when you remove yourself from the situation. You close that motherfucking door. You box that motherfucker in, and then this is the next part. You work on your fucking worth. How the fuck do you do that, Tavion? I'm gonna explain it to you. You sit over here. Let me tell you something. You sit over here and you fucking figure out who the fuck are you, because you done lost your identity fucking so many years. And some of y'all so used to jumping from one relationship to another relationship. So some of y'all, it's been a few or like a whole bunch of years. But that's okay. It don't matter how long it take you to fucking reach y'all. And let me tell y'all something. It don't matter how long it takes you to get to the point where you find your worth. It's just as long as you find that shit, bro. As long as you're here, that's all that fucking matter. And Empress, if you crying, that means you needed to hear this. If y'all feel this within y'all heart, then y'all needed to hear this. And I need y'all to hear me really quickly. It don't matter how long it took you to get from this place to your worth. But as long as you fucking found your worth, that's all that matters. From that point of worth, from here, you find out, who are you? What are your fucking hobbies? What does love mean to you? Y'all sitting over here saying, I don't even know how to look for love. You just had this whole box fucking experience of what love is not. So guess what? When you're ready, when you heal yourself, when your heart, and I'm not even gonna say your heart gonna be all the way on 10, because sometimes God will send the love of your life when you least expect it, when you least ready. But God's like, okay, you healed enough. Next assignment. I want you to understand something. God doesn't need you to be perfect. God just needs you to be willing. God doesn't need you to be perfect. He just needs you to be willing. So guess what? This last box assignment, you learned the lessons from that bitch. You done healed yourself up, okay? We fast forwarding a little bit. You healed yourself up to a certain fucking degree, but guess what? God realized that you reached a plateau. God realized that, listen, you're a little stagnant. God realized that you scared of love. God realized you fucking don't want to sit over here and get out and go on dates no more. God realized this shit about you, right? All right, cool. So God's about to send somebody that looks tempting. God's about to send somebody that sit over here. It's like, okay, next time, next assignment, next journey. The point of the matter is that y'all are scared though. And y'all are scared because these past people have hurt you, but you don't even know that this next assignment is a complete 360 of from what the fuck you had. See you, and it's so funny because y'all got y'all guard up, which is good, because your person don't care about your motherfucking guard. But hear me really quickly. Because y'all got y'all guard up, y'all can identify, this person is not for me. This person is playing games. This person is about to manipulate me. This person sounds like a narcissist. This person hasn't done enough healing. As soon as y'all sit over here and realize y'all worth, y'all did y'all work, big dog. Y'all sit over here and y'all figured out what you like versus what you don't like to a degree. You realize that, listen, if it looked like a duck and it sound like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck. So guess what? Y'all have this right here. Love comes up into your motherfucking life. And then guess what fucking happens? Then it's like, okay, are you the one for me? Oh, okay, you over here still playing games? Drop they ass. Pick up another love option. Oh, okay, you sit over here, you look good, you take care of yourself, but you sitting over here still dibbling dabbling with your ex. Okay, drop them. Pick up the next love option. When you have your motherfucking work, you stay 10 toes within your motherfucking foundation. You replace the people, because God, as much as God loves your ass, he's gonna sit over here and bring the love of your fucking life. Oh, drink sweet talk, and he's gonna bring the love of your life, but he needs to test your gangster every fucking time to see if you actually learned your worth. You thought that you was just gonna sit over here and learn your worth. You thought that you was just about to sit over here and that you wasn't gonna get tested to see if you was gonna go back to your ex. This person could be your ex popping up back up in your life. Are you done? Have you closed this motherfucking door? Or are you still over here, still trying to sit over here and peek through the motherfucking blinds and see what they doing on their IG? I don't give a fuck if this motherfucker catch me, y'all. I don't care if they sat over here and moved on and had a marriage after you. I don't care if they had kids after you. I don't care fucking what they got going on. Stop looking at what the fuck they got going on. Fuck your ex. Because 9 times out of 10, guaranteed, and then hear me, y'all, 9 times out of 10 that you the best that they ever fucking had, and they guess what? They ain't never gonna have nobody after you that love them the way that you do. But the point of the matter is that your shit is not to see they karma. Your shit is to stay here. Your shit is to stay motherfucking here. And God don't want you to see their karma, because their karma is you moving on and finding your equal match. The love of your motherfucking life. Somebody that matches your motherfucking fly. The person that sit over here and make you, let me tell you something. And it's so funny. It's like, because I just got a text message. I'm in front of your house. Some of them is like, listen, I don't give a fuck. Like, your divine partner, it's like, baby, if we got motherfucking problems, guess what? Baby, I'm pulling up, baby. I'm not sitting over here playing with you. I'm about to be in front of your house. Some of y'all, let me tell you something. Some of y'all is about to sit over here and enter into unions where they just like, baby, listen, I don't even need you to even worry about fucking picking the place. I got it. I'm in front of your house. Come on out. And you're like, okay, daddy, anything for you. And masculines that's watching my shit, because I know there be masculines up in here. Y'all be like, you be talking to the vins. Let me catch you really quickly. You gonna find somebody that match your fly too. You gonna match somebody that's sitting over here that fucking, listen, you open the door for them, they gonna turn around and open that door for you when you come back around. Like masculines, I need y'all to believe in love too, because y'all are a part of the picture too. So let me talk to y'all masculines really quickly, and femmes, I want y'all to hear me really quickly, because y'all gotta hear this shit too. Just like a masculine gotta take care of us, we gotta take care of our masculine. No, I'm not sitting over here saying that could look like it could look like different shit to different fucking people. Let me tell you something. Every home, every marriage, every relationship is fucking different. Don't compare what the fuck I got going on to your shit. Make your shit work though. If you love this person, make your shit work. You want them to sit over here and fucking meet you halfway, okay, meet them halfway. When they don't like some shit, they come to you and they talk to you and you fix it. When you don't like some shit, they come to you and they fix it. Like, it's not about one person just fixing the shit. That's where we fuck up in relationships. But my femmes, I need us to start caring about our masculines, because 9 times out of 10, they done dealt with a lot of motherfucking bitches that never gave a fuck about them either. Just like how we sit over here and catch me, y'all. Catch me. Because some of the partners that we're coming into, oh, they done been ran through the motherfucking ringer like we've been ran through the ringer. I need you to understand something. Just because you are a good ass motherfucking woman or whatever it is that you identify does not mean that your partner has had the experience of feeling that. Just because they are a great ass fucking masculine and a great ass motherfucking partner does not mean that they know what it feels like to have that love reciprocated. So guess what happens when y'all asses sit over here and y'all link up? Y'all got 2 people matching the motherfucking fly. You like, y'all motherfuckers be scared to fucking death. Why? Because y'all have never felt what it felt like to have real love. Y'all have never felt what it felt like to sit over here and actually inspire each other. You have never sat over here and really felt what it felt like to sit over here and be in a union that actually inspired you to actually want to fucking live. Because as quiet as it's kept, most of these relationships that you motherfucking had made you want to kill yourself. But I ain't even gonna take it that deep. The point of the matter is that these relationships that y'all was in y'all past kept y'all only to a certain fucking level. And it's like, even though these relationships started, and catch me, y'all, it started as some shit that sat over here and felt like it was gonna be forever. It didn't end up like that. Just because it started, like it was like a lot of our past relationships, it started on a high note. I remember my ex sitting over here saying, like, I love you so much. And it got to a point where I don't even remember my ex ever saying he loved me again. Type shit. I want you to understand something. I want you to understand something. Everything has a fucking time and a motherfucking place. Every relationship has an expiration date on it. And I feel the need, and this is a random ass note. If you got some Victoria's Secret lotion or some Bath and Body Works lotion and you've had that shit for longer than 2 years, throw that shit out, because that shit has expiration dates and that shit causes cancer. I just did some research. This is a whole side note, y'all, but I used to keep lotions for years and years and years. I never touched it, but I just kept it and kept it and kept it. And when I moved, I finally just threw this shit out because I read an article. So that's just side note type shit. But these relationships have a fucking expiration date on their ass. It's time to throw it out. Jazz, we talking tonight. Let's get back into the download so I can finish this shit out, y'all. Because we went a little bit deep. We went a little bit off on the motherfucking edge. I just got a text message that said I'm turning my phone off. So some of you guys, like, if you guys need your space, if you sit over here and, like, if you need your space or you, like, dealing with somebody that needs their space, like, just tell them to communicate with you. Communication is key. If you sitting over here telling me, babe, I'm turning my phone off, like, okay, that's cool. Even though it's like one of my best friends. But I want y'all to understand something. Communication will fix 90% of y'all shit. But you gotta allow these people to sit over here and actually be themselves. You gotta actually, and then some of you guys, okay, I guess we're not doing downloads. because I got so many fucking messages for y'all. Some of y'all have to sit over here and allow yourselves to be y'all true authentic selves, but you also have to have a safe space to allow other people to be their truth and their true selves. And the real, like, you guys need to like provide a clear space. If your partner is like, I can't deal, I'm overstimulated, I can't, then you need to understand and respect that they're overstimulated and they can't talk to you in that moment. And if you know that your insecurities cannot deal with that, don't deal with that person. A lot of y'all get in situations and y'all sit over here and you look at ways of how to shift these people. You like, this person would be a perfect person if they just fix this. This person would be so fucking great if they just shift this. Have you ever thought that you shouldn't get with somebody to try to shift them? You should get with somebody that sat over here and actually and you like them for who the fuck they are. Don't get me wrong, we all have room to fucking grow. But if they not coming to you asking you for no advice, then don't offer your shit. What does that mean? That means, listen, you might peep like, yo, you really kind of actually do need some new tennis shoes type shit. You could say that. You like, big dog, I'm trying to help you out. But you don't need to comment on it every time you go over to that person's house type shit, because you might sit over here and be triggering something within them that make them insecure. And maybe that's a shitty ass example, but let me use another example. Some of you guys are sitting over here going to these fucking people and you like, listen, I don't like how you so friendly. I love using the friendly advice. You so motherfucking friendly. I need you to pipe down. If you met this person and this motherfucking is fucking friendly, shall we talking? If you met this motherfucker and they was friendly, then why are you trying to instill fucking change within these friendly motherfuckers? Why don't you just go find you a shy person, an introverted person? See, I want you to understand something. Y'all be trying to change these people so bad. Y'all fell in love with people for being, or maybe they fell in love with you for being friendly. Maybe they fell in love with you and you was so motherfucking up and you was the star. You was the one that fucking sat over here and catch me. 2017 could be significant for some of y'all, specifically the summer. I want y'all to hear me. Some of you guys fucking are the stars within y'all relationships, and y'all partners could not see that shit. They said they tried everything in their power to keep your ass down type shit. But the point of the matter is that once you recognize that these people is trying to get you down, you're supposed to remove them. That's you seeing your worth. Like, listen, big dog, I'm never going to be this introverted ass motherfucker that you want me to be, so leave me. Go be with somebody that matches your flag. Some of you guys have to sit over here and articulate that out to somebody, but some of you guys need to sit over here. Some of y'all is the hating motherfuckers that's hating on the extroverts. Let's call a spade, big dog. Listen, if you gonna sit over here, if you an introvert right now and you watching my shit, and you dealing with an extrovert, and that motherfucker like to sit over here and go to bars, they like to smoke, they want to hang out with friends, they want to live the motherfucking life that they want to fucking live. Stop trying to shift these people, because guaranteed 9 times out of 10 they will shift it. They want to shift for your ass. They will shift if they want to shift for your ass. It reminds me of my ex, because ex be giving me ex examples. Let me tell you something. My ex is very much, he's introverted, but he's extroverted with his friends. But it's so funny because when we got together, let me tell you something. When we got together, I always be like, yo, like, you gonna go hang out with your friends? Nah, I'm cool. But let's go over here. Let's go to Old Man's Cave. Let's go to Cedar Point. Let's go. Like, he always wanted to be with me. I ain't have no problem with that. I love being with my man. But it got to a point where it's like, the point I'm saying is that you want to be with people that actually want to be with your ass. My ex wanted to stay up in the house with me. He wanted to do shit with me. He didn't want to really kick it with his friends. He went and kicked it with his friends sometimes. But it's like, you want to be with somebody that actually wants to just chill with you. You can't sit over here and force these motherfuckers to sit over here and be like, well, can you stay in for me tonight? Bitch, fuck you. If you don't sit over here and want to stay in with me, that's okay too. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. But the point of the matter is what I'm telling you guys is that when you guys enter into unions, you guys have to have an equal take and give an equal take and give fucking relationship. But 2, you gotta sit over here and not be insecure within these relationships, because you being introverted and the other person being extroverted does not matter. But can you be secure enough within to let them go and understand that they're gonna come back to you? Some of you guys don't think that y'all partners is gonna come back to you. But if you feel like your partner's not gonna come back to you, or you feel like your partner's gonna do some fuck shit, or you feel like your partner is gonna sit over here and step out on you, then why are you with your partner? Why? And I bet y'all better not tell me because it's because of what you used to in your past. Y'all better not tell me it's because, well, my ex did it, so my next is gonna do it. Y'all keep saying because my ex did it, my next is gonna do it. So guess what? Your next is gonna do it because y'all keep speaking that shit out. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Let's finish this last page and then I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because I actually gotta get ready. It's Saturday, it's 8:50. I gotta take a shower and get ready for the night. My back is hurting. You know what's so funny? I just got the song Joker, Blow Your Back Out. I haven't heard that song in so fucking long. What year did that come out? I'm hearing it's driving me crazy, cause I wanna make you my baby, but I can't, cause I've been fucking with Lil Mama for 2 weeks now. Man, she got me feeling like I'm weak now. She driving me crazy. I'm about to make her my baby. So some of you guys is like have a new like little fling. Okay. Some of y'all got a little new fling coming motherfucking up in this bitch. Okay. He said I've been fucking with Lil Mama for 2 weeks now. I'm hearing 2 months too. Some of you guys could be dealing with somebody. And I really like that for you. Cause they said I'm about to blow your back out. I'm about to have to go listen to that song after. Okay, let's get back on track. Some of you guys, acceptance is the key. And then I wrote down, what does this even fucking mean? Acceptance. So God is gonna talk to you and me really quickly. Acceptance is when you sit over here and you accept things for what the fuck they are. If a person fucks with you, you accept it. If somebody doesn't fuck with you, you accept it. If somebody decides to block your ass tonight, you accept it. You sit over here, your job fires your ass, you accept it. You sit over here and you don't know, you about to have a fucking eviction on your shit, you accept it. You move the fuck on because you know that, guess what? If you can go this low, or if people can treat you this fucked up, there's only, like, the way I think about life is that, damn, if I get this low, there's only happiness on the horizon. There's only success on the horizon. Like, there's only fucking, some of you guys could have Verizon, but some of you guys need to understand that, listen, if you are at your lowest motherfucking lowest, you need to accept your lowest for what the fuck it is and then climb the fuck back up. That's the key. Next, some of you guys just need to cry and then dance. And then I spelled cry, K-R-Y. I don't know why, but some of you guys' name could begin with a K. Or maybe you guys are crying over somebody with a K. Some of you guys really need to release this person, or your name could start with a K. Also, I wrote down, allow it to hurt. 1, 2, 3 could be significant. I wrote down new love is a new assignment. So the new love that's coming into your life is going to be a new assignment. Courting is significant. Some of you guys might be more spiritual than your next person, so I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that you might have to assist your next person with removing their ties to that. And I feel like heavy emphasis on being friends with these people. With your next love, I feel the need to tell y'all don't have to rush into no shit. Be friends with these people, because the more that you are friends with these people, the more that you're going to actually build some shit that's going to last. I also wrote down there's power within your tongue. So if you sit over here and say, man, I know this man is out here cheating on me, then guess what? That's what's going to happen. If you sit over here and say, man, my man loved me so motherfucking much, then guess what? That is what's going to happen. Okay? You said K is crazy. Shut your issue. God will provide you with what you need. Listen to God. What is for you will find you always. Blockages equals protections. What do I need from God? Some of you guys need to sit over here and ask God, like, what do you need? And to be honest, that's the question that you're missing. Ask God, because your protection, like most of you guys are already protected, but I feel like y'all just don't know what God needs y'all to do. And I feel like y'all need to ask that question and then let God lead you, because I wrote down, let me lead you. And I put that in quotation, and it was like, from God. And I wrote it as if I was writing in a book, like I was an antagonist. Or maybe y'all are writing stories about, and being about antagonist characters. Antagonist is, I don't even remember what antagonist is, but something about antagonist. But it says, let me lead you. Quote from God. Like type shit. Like, okay. But anyway, what makes you feel lucky? Dewey. Jewelry in 3 days. Commits. Community. Sirens. I also wrote down, and it's funny because I just heard a hunk, so heavy emphasis on sirens. I wrote down 666, 321, 221. 221 has been popping up on my shit like heavy. So, and then when I ended up looking up 221, it says stay positive and focus on the good. Blessings are coming. So 221 is like, listen, y'all might be going through a lot of motherfucking shit right now, but stay focused, stay positive. Don't fumble the bag, I'm hearing. I also wrote down 121 Spear Avenue, and it's funny because I don't know where this address is popped up. It was on my Google, or I had like typed in the number and it just popped up, and then I felt the need to write down the whole thing. And then I wrote down Bell Vernon, PA. So some of you guys could live in Pennsylvania. I wrote down let go of burdens, what's too heavy, specifically what's too heavy, like what's weighing in on you. And confirmation outside. I also wrote down help get rid of old shit equals helping people. Some of you guys, ooh, I gotta talk to y'all about this one. Cause I was like, yo, some of you guys that you forgot, like your whole shit has been you forgetting. And catch me. Real Empress says, stop speaking things into existence. Got it. Big dog, you on point. Some of you guys, like, y'all are like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Like, God, I'm doing the work. I'm doing the fucking journaling. I'm sitting over here treating people how they want to treat me. I'm sitting over here making sure I'm counting my A through Z's. You are forgetting to help people. You are forgetting to help people. You are forgetting to help people. What does that mean, Tavion? I'm gonna break it down to you. That means, listen, you're doing everything that's right for you. That means you're doing everything that you need to get done. You are sitting over here, catch me, because I'm talking to people pleasers and motherfuckers that have helped other people in the past, and you just fucking finally figured out that, listen, boundaries are needed, and I gotta help myself before I help other motherfuckers. I get that. But I need you to hear me really quickly. To those people specifically, and if you feel this within your heart, then you too. Your key is that you forgot to help people along your journey. See, I understand that you need finances. I understand that you need help. Some of y'all motherfuckers need help. Some of y'all is like, big dog, I'm the one that needs the donations, bitch. I am the one that needs the help. But some of you guys need to understand that y'all can give what y'all can. Y'all can give y'all time. Y'all can give y'all time. Let me tell you something. Because what dawned on me was domestic violence. Because I was the woman that sat over here and actually went through a domestic violence-ass relationship before in my life. And I was like, I might not have the money to physically give back to these women, but I do have the time to give to these women. Let me go to a shelter. Let me go help out. Let me go speak some words of wisdom of how I escaped it, how I dealt with it. Some of you guys need to write a book on your situation, because you don't even know that your situation can help with that. Some of you guys could have been addicts in y'all past life. Some of y'all played with y'all noses and y'all don't do that shit no more. You could go help motherfuckers get clean type shit. Some of you guys forgot the key was helping people. Some of you guys, y'all was in fucking high school, catch me. Some of y'all was in high school and y'all didn't have no fucking guidance in high school. You didn't know where you was fucking gonna go. But you figured that shit out. Some of y'all figured out college wasn't for y'all, but y'all still is over here grinding and y'all doing y'all shit. Y'all still made it out. Some of y'all is making more money than motherfuckers that actually went to college. Some of y'all need to go back to high school. And I had a dream about that shit. That's crazy. I had a dream that I was talking to some high school students. Heavy emphasis on high school. Some of y'all need to go back to y'all old high schools and talk to maybe some of the classmates of your teachers type shit. And it's like, talk to them and tell them that, listen, life can be lifing, but it's the point of that this matters, because your words matter. Heavy emphasis on helping people. It could be children. It could be infants. It could be sitting over here. Some of you guys could sit over here. Some of you guys has been like, yo, I've been thinking about going back to school. Go back to school and go be a teacher. It starts in fucking, it's funny. I was going to say it starts in middle school. Some of you guys could treat middle school. So some of you guys could be therapists or counselors for middle school students. Yeah. And now I'm thinking of this group that I used to be called, or that I was in. It was called Sisterhood. And Sisterhood started in middle school, but it was such a good impact, and it was such a good it thrived so well in my middle school that we ended up moving it to high school. So some of you guys could sit over here and start organizations within fucking like a school district, and it's like it's so well, like it went from middle school and then it's like you didn't even know it was going to go all the way into high school. You don't know how much impact it creates. And it wasn't even like we was really like it wasn't like we just gotta go pick up trash and shit. Like we was sitting over here like talking up, we was doing homework together, we was over here filling out college applications together, we were sitting over here like we were literally within that, we were sitting over here like talking about our stories, helping each other with our grades. We were sitting over here like we built up a fucking, like we talked about shit that fucking we were going through at home. It was like we went out on fucking, we had like retreats where we sat over here and like we went and got hotels like over the weekend, and we went swimming, and like we had excursions, we had guest speakers come and talk to. It's like shit like that, trying to help people, help fucking people. Like maybe you guys that are not teaching middle school, but go be a therapist or be a counselor for middle school, be a counselor for high school. Some of my people that I still keep in contact with to this day are administrators in high school. And RIP to Alicia, I want to say her last name is Campbell, I can't remember, but she was one of my deans when I was in middle school, and she moved to my high school and she passed away. And I'm so grateful that I had the chance to see her before she passed away. And it's fucked up because I seen her when I was still dealing, and it's crazy, I seen her when I was dealing with not my ex but my ex, and I had his kid with me, and I was with him, and it's so funny, and I remember that day vividly. I don't know if you guys know who the rapper Little Bibby is, but I remember it was crazy. We went and ate at this one fucking restaurant. We walked in random as fuck. We never ate there before. We seen Little Bibby. Little Bibby was performing in Denver at the time, and fucking him and his whole entourage like of people came and ate too, and my ex was like, that's Little Bibby. I was like, oh shit. And it was so funny because I had a best friend that used to sit over here and actually talk to Little Bibby, and we went to his concert before, or we were supposed to. I can't remember because we went to a Nipsey concert too, but that could be significant. Some of you guys could be from Chicago, or some of you guys could be from LA, but RIP my nigga Nipsey too. But I remember seeing her, I seen her and she was like, hey, how you doing, Tavion? Da, 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 da. And she looked so good. Like she had her hair cut and everything, but like she died like unexpectedly. I think she died of cancer or something. So some of you guys just be careful, because some of y'all might have a family member that passes, or a relative or a school person that passes and shit like that. And not heavy emphasis on cancer, because now I'm thinking of one of my counselors, and she was one of my favorite counselors. Her name is Mrs. Fritz, but like her husband actually passed away from cancer, and she had two or three kids. And I always thought like, damn, how the fuck did she make it? Because it happened when I was out of high school. But it's like shit like that, like those two women meant the world to me. And also this lady named Miss Lucero, and it's so motherfucking crazy. I don't know why I'm talking about my fucking past people, but I feel like this is significant because Miss Lucero was my senior year history teacher, and she made me love history so bad. I was like, I love history, why didn't I fucking do this shit? And I remember I had studied abroad when I was in high school, my junior year, so that could be significant. But when I came back, I remember I had to take history because history was a mandated fucking a mandated class, so I had to take it my senior year, and I took it. Time she was living with her parents, she was engaged, she was about to get married, her husband was living, he had moved, he had to work in a whole nother state, she was engaged, she was happy, like everything was cool. And then I just remember like in the middle of the year, like her engagement got canceled. So some of you guys, and I seen it within her because I was so close to her. Like we talked about it, but we really didn't talk about it because I was a student at the time. But that could be significant. Like some of you guys could be going through things like life shit. It's like y'all breaking off engagements, fucking losing husbands, fucking people dying like unexpectedly, like life shit. And I just remember it's just like, you know, I was thinking, I was like, she's my teacher and she's still living with her mom. That's weird. But now that I'm older and I'm at her age, it's like, I get it. It's like at this time and age, some of you guys like y'all finances is so messed up. Some of y'all need to go back and live with y'all parents to get y'all shit together. And then it takes me back to a time where I think about when I was studying abroad in high school, because I studied abroad in Ecuador for a year. And it was like, I realized that all of my, all of my host parents, like, they had parents, like, they had kids living with them up until they were actually married. I did 30. They were 30 type shit, still living with people that still living with their parents and shit like that. So it's like, why? Who took that away from us type shit, okay? But I'm getting off track, okay? All of that could be significant. Maybe it's not, whatever. But the point of the matter is that let's get back on track. Some of you guys just need to help people. Period, point blank, 2, 3, 4. Also, ask me for new shit, better quality shit. I feel like God is sitting over here saying that I want you to ask me for things, but I want you to ask me for it, like, better. Some of y'all is only asking, I always use this analogy, some of you guys is only asking for the rent money. You're not asking for mortgage money. You're not asking for the down payment for your home type shit. You're only asking for half-ass shit. And God is like, think bigger, ask for new and better. Also, don't get caught. I also wrote down equals honesty is the best policy. Some of you guys could be dealing with, like, and that goes back to what we was talking about earlier. Some of you guys could be dealing with 2 people. Some of these people could be working at the same organization. Some of them, they have friends that know they friends. Some of them, like, just don't get caught. Honesty is the best policy. If you keep it real with people, you sit over here and be like, yo, listen, I'm dating other people. What the fuck can those other motherfuckers do if they find out? Absolutely nothing, okay? Also, control your emotions. I also wrote down grandmother plus aunt is equal who I go to. I remember I was having a conversation with my friend and I was asking him, I was like, who do you go to? Like, I was like, everybody seems like they come to you for their problems, but who do you go to? He was like, honestly, I go to my grandmother and I go to my uncle. And then it inspired me to write down, like, well, I really go to, I don't have nobody that I go to, but I was like, I really want to start going to somebody. And I was like, when I went to see my grandmother this past weekend or 2 weekends ago, I was just like, I really vibe with her, and I vibe with one of my aunts too, and I was just like, maybe that's who I can go to. So some of you guys need to find people or go back to your family and talk to your family and figure out who are your people that you can go to, that you can lean on. Because I'm getting you, there's at least one person, and it's specifically when you're going through things. I also wrote down spear. And spears, when I wrote it down, because I don't know fucking why I was looking up spears. When I wrote it down, I was like, what's the meaning of spears? And I looked at the fucking actual item, like the actual spear item, and it's made out of iron and steel. But spear could also mean asking or inquiring. And then I also wrote down someone who creates a plan. So some of you guys just need to create a plan. Some of you guys need to balance your emotions. Heavy emphasis on, I wrote that like 2 or 3 times. So balance your fucking emotions. I also wrote down you're fixable. Your head is fixable. So speak up when it's needed. Some of you guys could be trying shrooms. Some of you guys need to understand that with shrooms, because I don't ever encourage people to do drugs. I've only did this one other time on a reading and it wasn't out loud. But whatchamacallit? Jenna said iron sharpens iron. Okay, Jenna. Shrooms opens your third eye. So some of you guys could be having a trip. Or some of you guys could literally physically be going on a trip. I also wrote down do a clear space when you are doing, like, be in a clear space when you try it. I've never tried shrooms before, so purely just channeled from God. I've never did shrooms before. Who are you allowing into your energy? I wrote down. I feel like some of you guys need to just do like a revamp and just make sure that you're Xing out the people that no longer serve you. Also, some of you guys, it's time for you to find your backbone. I wrote down painting. Some of you guys, it's time to go back to creating. I also wrote down old connections equals cord cutting to everything. I also wrote down it's time to cut it off. So drinking, old dreams, old beliefs on love, running out of time, like all of these things you need to cut it. Some of you guys think when you hear cord cutting you think about specific people, but in reality you guys need to sit over here and like look at things that are no longer serving you. I'm hearing procrastination, because God's like, add on to that list. Procrastination, cutting cords with depression, cutting cords with thinking you're not good enough, cutting cords with fucking you sitting over here thinking that you're always gonna stay that same size. Like, you guys need to cut the cords to these badass beliefs and heavy emphasis on what you thought your life was supposed to be. Heavy emphasis on what happened after high school, because now I'm thinking about when I was talking to those younger dudes. The younger guys would always be like, you know, I'm just sad because I wish I would have went to college, but this happened and this happened, and it's like they always reminiscing on what they wish they would have did. And I remember when I was 19, like I used to wish, like, so some of you guys could be 19 or between the ages of 18 to 22, and those are the prime times where it's like, damn, I wish I would have like took college serious. I wish I would have chose college over a relationship. Like, I just remember I was just like, I wish. And some of you guys are still like 30 and 40 and 50 still over here talking about what you wish you would have did. But God is like, bitch, if you don't get that shit out of you, like, it's not about what you wish to do. Like, you are on the path that you need to be on. So pick your ass up and let's keep living. Some of you guys just need to cut the cord between your old dream. You need to realize that old person is not coming back. You're not going to that motherfucking college. I'm sorry. But you can sit over here and go back to college if you want to go back to college. I need y'all to understand something. Cut the fucking cords to shit that no longer serves you. Okay? Some of you guys need to cut ties to your old dreams because your old dreams no longer serve you. You realize that you're not going to the NFL. You realize that you're not going to the NBA. Okay, what's your next dream? Type shit. What is you good at? Some of you guys might, into my masculine, some of you guys need to realize that maybe you didn't make it to the NFL, but maybe your son is gonna make it to the NFL. Maybe your daughter's gonna make it to the WNBA type shit. Like, you got the path, you got the skills, you got the shit to instill into your kids. Make sure they do that shit. Type of energy. Y'all get me? Okay. Now, Jenna said, we out here. 444, as I'm seeing this, hold on really quickly. I expect to be hanging out by 9. Call me. I'm in front of your house. Okay, I'm turning my phone off. Come to my house now. I'll be in bed by midnight. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer, because my friend, she is so motherfucking extra. I'll call you in a sec. Please hold. So extra. Some 911, as I say that, some of you guys are dealing with people like, it's like, if it's not your way, then it's the highway, or that could be you. And it's like, girl, if you shut the fuck up, bitch, I'll call you when I'm ready. I'll call you when I'm ready. So some of you guys are embodying this energy. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys, within that, stop rushing. Stop rushing to things. If it's meant to be, it's going to be. For example, my friend right now, like, we have plans to hang out and stuff like that, and it's just like, listen, if I'm gonna make it to this event, I'm gonna make it. If I'm not, I'm not. But I'm gonna get these motherfuckers. I'm gonna put myself first. I'm gonna put my business first. How you doing, Ivan? How you doing, Renee? I want you to understand something. That's what I mean by prioritizing yourself. I prioritize my business. I felt the need to sit over here and talk to y'all tonight, and I usually don't even be doing it. Like, lately I've been doing it late, but I don't usually go late. I was called to do this. So it's like, yes, I have plans, but that shit can wait. And if they sit over here, if they sleep by the time I'm done, oh, the fuck well, I wasn't supposed to be there. And I want you to understand something. If God is calling your attention to doing something else, especially my spiritual people, if God is telling you, like, listen, we know you have plans at 9 p.m. type shit, but I need you to do this instead. I need you to go here instead. I need you to talk to this person instead. I need you to finish having this conversation with this person, because some of you guys could be double booking with people. And it's like, but I need you to finish this first. And if this is still available, or if it's for you, then it will be available. If you're supposed to go there tonight, then it will be available. If it's not, then that's not your path. Period. Finish what he needs you to finish. Anyway, next point. I also wrote down, where did I end off of? I finished there, cutting off. Okay. You don't know him. Maybe I don't. Transform. I don't know why the fuck I wrote that down, but I was just like, in that moment, I wrote down, like, you don't know him. Like, somebody was telling me that, and I was like, maybe I don't. But this is where transformation happens, and I feel like God is sitting over here saying, get serious really quickly. Within that, I need you to understand something. Some of you guys might be dealing with somebody that, like, they friends has a lot of shit to say about them, but all it comes down to is, how do you view this person? And I feel like heavy emphasis on, what do you think about this person? I want you to understand something. I want you to understand that, listen, nobody can sit over here and change your thoughts or change how you feel about other people. Yeah. Nobody can change your thoughts or change how you feel about other people. You should start developing your own key sense of self, God is saying. Like, you need to be able to, like, form your own opinion about people. Stop getting your opinion on people based off of other people's perception. because you have different vibes with people. Some of you guys are like very sensitive to energy. It's like, you know when people's energy is off. Don't let nobody else tell you that their energy is off, because everybody has different connections. And I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that too. It's like, yes, you sit over here and might not like fucking Samantha, but guess what? You might like Erica, and Samantha does sit over here and told you don't need to like Erica or Teresa type shit. And it's like, but I get along with everybody. Your experience and their experiences could be two different experiences. So yeah, form your own opinion. I also wrote down, pick up the pieces. Heavy emphasis on helping with abuse, because I wrote that down too. I wrote down grabbing neck. I wrote down 2 months. I never thought that I would do that. Open your eyes. So some of you guys might be dealing with somebody that actually like kind of roughed your ass up a little bit. That's not funny. That's not funny. Sometimes I have dark humor, so some of you guys could have dark humor. And I remember, now I'm thinking of something that's funny. So I was telling my brother, like a dark humor joke about my dad. But now that I'm trying to tell it, like I don't remember what the fuck it was. I don't remember. But some of you guys could like be into darker humor. I wrote down they don't know, and then I went to the palace. So some of you guys could be going to a palace. Some of you guys could like be traveling. I'm hearing to Rome, because don't they have palaces there, or they have it in London? Yeah. I'm hearing they don't know that you be stalking my page. Some of you guys is dealing with a stalker, but you already know that. And I feel like you don't even think it's stalking, because it's like, it's just IG. They just swiping up on my story, but like that's low-key a form of stalking, especially if y'all cut ties. And it's like, yo, I told you that I was done with you and you still watching my shit. So it's stalking. Or they pop up at places that you at, like they know that you won't go. Like that's a form of stalking. I also wrote down, he likes to tell his friends that he's done with me. I didn't even write this correctly. It says he likes to tell his friends that he's done with bullshit, but he ain't done with my bullshit. That's what I wrote down. And I meant to do it like to where it was with a girl as well. Like she likes to say that she likes to tell her friends that she's done with shit, with bullshit, but she ain't done with my bullshit. So some of you guys like are dealing with somebody where they think that they always gonna have you unlocked. Like there is no in between. I wrote down the clubs be open when she pull up. I also wrote down when I'm done, I just call her an Uber. So some of these people, like they know that they have you on wrap, so they treat you any kind of way. And I feel like God is trying to open your eyes to this. Like, listen, big dog, you're not going around his friends. You're only getting effed on. Like, let's wake up. And then I also wrote down, she fucked Mo3, she fucked Tori, she act like we wasn't good enough, she be lying, dog, stalking and spying, dog, I know that she wants some more. So some of you guys could have either had sex with friends. We was talking about that earlier. Okay, you could be having sex with somebody that's in over here that know each other. Like the people could know each other, they don't even gotta be close friends. Or you could sit over here, or they just know about somebody that you had slept with in your past, and so now they don't respect you. Now they acted iffy towards you. But now they sitting over here like they treating you weird. And now you stalking their page. Or this could be them. Like you found out that they was having sex with one of your friends. And you like, big dog, that's a no for me. And you X their ass out and now they stalking you. But it's weird because I'm getting a manipulation. When I listen to that song, I got a manipulation. Like, it's like manipulation. Like your shit is good. Like if this is you, I feel like your shit is good. So it's just like, I'm not about to stop talking to her, are you? Nah, I ain't gonna stop. Like, I feel like when it comes to the guys, like, cause I feel like it's masculine as energy. I don't fucking know why. I feel like when it comes to the guys, they gonna be like, man, I stopped talking to her. I stopped talking to her too, type shit. And then like, it's like, but then they secretly hitting your ass up like, okay, but is you coming through? Like both of them. And then now I'm getting the energy like, or this could be y'all, like y'all friends, like y'all could be like, girl, I'm done with him, but y'all both could still be hitting him up and he just like, fuck you. So just be mindful of that. If that's not your story, don't make it fit. I also wrote down, so I'm almost done, y'all. I also said say less than necessary. I also wrote down out of sight, out of mind. I also wrote down I've never been to Miami. And I also wrote down you're a product of your environment. Okay. Whew. Now let's get to the amethyst bowl and I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, y'all, it's been a little bit of a night. It's been a little bit longer, but I just felt like we had to talk. Okay, if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, Go ahead, link in the motherfucking bio. I'm not gonna have time to do no readings tonight, okay? I see a T. I hear Ortiz. I see like those windmills. So windmills could be specific. Doesn't windmills power, like it brings power? And then now I'm thinking of this guy that used to work in like a power plant. Whatever happened to him? I don't even remember, but I think he was Jamaican. I used to talk to a guy and I remember he made me dinner. He was such a nice guy though. So nice. I don't even remember why we stopped talking. But I remember he showed me pictures of like, it's like those high-ass, like, the windmills is like, they white and they big as fuck and they be spinning, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway. And now I'm thinking of Haitian, Jamaican, Native. My friend was like, I don't really even know what, I guess that don't really matter. Some of you guys don't know like your heritage, and some of you guys need to go really learn your heritage. Some of you guys might be of an Asian descent because I'm seeing chinky eyes. Yeah, some of you guys have dogs. I don't know why I feel like saying get a turtle. Are you guys, you like animals? I see a leaf. Okay. Some of you guys need to go outside and get grounded. Somebody might be hiding outside of bushes because I see a man's face behind like this leaf, and now I'm seeing like bushes. Yeah, so just be careful. I'm also seeing heavy emphasis on shrooms. Oh, okay, so at first I seen a shroom, but now I'm seeing a guy with a hoodie on. So just be mindful. Yeah, just be mindful. What do you want though? I'm seeing somebody pointing, but what are you pointing to? I see a jellyfish. What are you pointing? I see an ocean. I see waves. So some of you guys could live near water. What are you pointing to? X marks the spot. Some of you guys are drinking. Just be mindful of not drinking too much. I'm hearing being disappointed. Some of you guys could be from Mississippi. I'm hearing M-I, crooked, I, crooked, I, humpback, I, Mississippi pride. Anyway, this is so motherfucking random. I'm seeing a dragonfly. So some of you guys might be getting tattoos or been thinking about getting tattoos. I feel like you should. I feel like, okay, so now this guy has took off his he took off his hoodie. I see him here now. He might have braids because I'm seeing somebody, he has hair guaranteed. Yeah, it looks like he has braids and he looks like he's crying. But why are you crying? So whoever that guy that was like outside, like he was crying. Low key, it's not that I see a baby, but I see like the image, like the makings of a baby. So maybe he's upset because you are pregnant. So some of you guys might be getting pregnant soon. So I'm getting, this is an ex. Yeah, that's crazy. It was somebody that you was in love with, because I see you here too. But they're crying because they watching you move on. Or they're going to be crying as soon as you do move on. And you know what's crazy? Now I'm hearing the song, it must be nice having someone who loves you despite your faults. Must be nice. It must be nice to stick or to have someone that sticks around when the rough times get thick. Someone who loves you for sure. Just remember to never let them go. Cause even when your hustling days are gone, she'll be by your side, still holding on. Even when those 20s stop spinning and all those gold digging women disappear, she'll still be here. Somebody is upset, dog, because now I be singing a whole song. I don't usually ever sing a whole song. Yeah, he's looking at you like it must be nice. And I feel like he's always gonna feel like that for the rest of his life, because I'm seeing him get older. I'm seeing an Aries. I see 25. First, I see 27. The 27th. So the 27th of the month could be significant. I also feel the need to say the 21st. I also see a 3. What happened in the 3rd grade? I also see a spider. Some of you guys could be having coffee. Yeah, some of you guys is going on like a coffee date or like a tea date, because I'm seeing you, and this is a new, like this is a whole new person, because I'm seeing him smile at you. And he has really nice teeth. Even when your hustling days are gone. You said that's your boyfriend ringtone? You said that's my ex's song and he has braids? Ah! Must be nice. Somebody's about to text y'all and be like, where's you at? Because my friends is blowing up my phone right now. But I'm getting, y'all could be like a love interest. I'm seeing this shows Jay. I see like a I see new glasses, but I also see like a motorcycle. And now I'm thinking about this one time where I sat over here. Okay, so I'm thinking about 2 different things. One of my cousins, like through a marriage, like her mom died and she was in a motorcycle club. And you know what's crazy? Her name is Justice. So something about you could be getting your justice right now. But also I met another woman and she was in a motorcycle club and she had invited me to like an outing, but I never went. But you know what's crazy is because like motorcycle clubs get, like we was having a whole conversation about it, and she was like motorcycle clubs, and I hear a motorcycle outside. That's funny as fuck. She told me, she was like, motorcycle clubs don't usually, like they usually get a bad rap. She's like, but they don't ever talk about how we give back to the community. They don't ever talk about how we sit over here and feed the homeless. They don't ever talk about how we sit over here and do all these good things. They always just talk about like all the bad stuff we do. So some of you guys might be joining a motorcycle club or like just thinking about giving back, or some of you guys could just like really just be like when people see you, like they be misled, like they be thinking you're somebody that you're not. Ski. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. Ski. Little Bing Po. I'm not doing personal readings on here, but you can go to my link in my bio. I do readings on like individually. Sometimes I do them on live. I just hear ski. I don't know where Sexy Red is from. Little Marco could be significant because my friends like had me watching that shit yesterday, and I was just like, they were over here dying, and I laughed at some of the parts, but it wasn't that funny. So that could be significant. I don't know. Everybody has their own humor. And I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all, because I got shit to do tonight. Is there any last minute messages that I need to get out to these people? Watch your chin. I don't know what that means, but just watch your chin. You might hit your chin. Yeah, you might hit your chin. You might get in a fight, because I'm seeing like a I don't know why I'm saying that so casually. Yeah, you might just get in a fight or whatever. I'm seeing somebody throw water on your ass. So I just see splash. Yeah. Oh. It could be because, okay, this is PG. This is rated R. Some of y'all could be giving it Vicky, or somebody could be giving it to you type shit. And I'm just seeing splash. And I'm gonna leave it there. Cause we on TikTok and we not getting that. We not going crazy, okay? I'm outside, LOA. Ain't you supposed to be getting ready? I am. I really need to say that some of y'all is gonna be having sex with somebody that's like it's gonna surprise you. Cause heavy sex energy, I don't know how we ended it like that. I don't ever end on no shit like that. But I love you guys. If you guys want a personal reading, link in the motherfucking bio. If you want to go sit over here and tune into this whole reading and watch it from the beginning, it's going to be on my YouTube, link in the fucking bio. I also felt the need to sit over here and tell you guys, go back and watch. Like, if you sit over here and look at my YouTube channel, if you don't feel called to this fucking reading, sit over here and go look at some other fucking readings. It might be for you, it might not be for you. I don't give a fuck. If the title fits, then hit that shit, okay? I love you guys. You guys be safe tonight. It's 9:30 on the West Coast. But if you guys is already out there, okay? Y'all have fun. And that's it. You said send in positive Leo vibes. I loved it for you. Okay? Okay. Y'all have a good night.